Good evening, Facebook friends. I've already hit, ooh, right up my nose. Peppermint. Good evening. I am hopping on. It's about 9:15, and I am just a little bit past schedule. Tonight, I'm going to aim to be on live at 9 p.m. Throughout the week, Monday through Friday, to share my DIYs this month. So I'm just a few minutes late tonight. Hopefully I'll be on time the rest of the week. I'm sniffing my peppermint right now. It's going to wake me up and get me energized, which this time of the day I need a little bit of energy just to power through for the rest of the night. Okay, so tonight we're doing toilet bombs and or powder. So we're going to start here real quick. I'm just going to tell you what I'm putting in it, and then I'll share it with you, and then we'll wrap it up. So I'm going to try to keep these videos pretty short and sweet, so that, you know, you don't have to hang out forever, because I'll be on so often. They'll be a little bit shorter, but hopefully you'll get the info you need. If you have any questions about anything at all, pop it in the comments. I will try to catch comments as they come through. It may not catch them until the end. Okay. Hey, Amanda, thanks for hopping on. I am going to, hey, Linda, thanks for hopping on. I am going to, oh, I'm getting a little wobbly here. My stand is giving out. All right. I'm going to swap it around off the stand. Hang on, guys. Bear with me. Technical difficulties. Okay, so tonight we're making toilet bombs or toilet powder, whichever one floats your boat. Am I still on? I think I am. Tell me if I am. I just hit the power button, but apparently I'm still on. Cool. I was like, no. I'm going to have to edit this video when I put it on YouTube. My goodness. All right. Here we go. I think I'm going to try to get a little more light going in this corner. All right. All right. So here we go. We got just a handful of ingredients for the toilet bombs. We're doing a cup of baking soda. I have good old-fashioned Arm & Hammer tonight, because you can buy it in the gigantic bag, and it's going in my toilet. So, all right, so we got a cup of baking soda, and then half a cup of citric acid, which you can get in the canning section at Walmart, or you can order online. I ordered mine from a soap making company online because it was like way less expensive. But a half a cup is not too much. So if you're just doing one thing, then that's not too bad. Okay, so that's a cup of baking soda, half a cup of citric acid. Next, we're going to put in a capful of Thieves Cleaner, which looks like this. Thieves Cleaner is amazing. It does so many things. So I know it's going to clean my toilet well too. But I have one of these is very concentrated. This bottle is full of very concentrated liquid. Uh-oh, I don't think my thing is turned around. There we go. So this is full of, well, it still looks backwards. There we go. All right, very concentrated liquid. Oh, it's bubbling up from the citric acid. One of those capfuls will do a 16-ounce bottle, like this size, of household cleaner that will last you forever. Now we're adding 30 drops of peppermint. 7, 10, 11, sorry, I gotta count, 13, 14, 15, 18, 19, everybody, 20, 21, 22, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so that's all of our ingredients except for the water. So what we're going to try to do here is mix this in real gently. You want to try to keep it from bubbling up too much. It's going to, because your citric acid will react with your liquid, and that's okay. But you don't want it to go like overboard. You don't want it to completely bubble out, because then when you drop them in your toilet, they won't be with it. If you are watching and you're using a toxic toilet cleaner and you'd like to find a more natural way to do things, drop a 2 in the comments. That way I know what you're looking for. Right now I'm using a product from a different company to clean my toilet. And then when I saw these toilet bombs, I thought, oh, why am I using that other product when I can make my own? So next, you've got to take a water sprayer full of water, and we're going to add a little bit of water in at a time so it doesn't activate all of the citric acid at once and make it bubble up. And we're going to do this several times until it's the right consistency to go in our molds to make our bombs. And I have some fun molds, I thought, for the toilet. They'll be funny. I have a fish, which I think is funny to drop a fish in the toilet. And I have a starfish, and then the other one's just a flower. But yeah, thought those would be pretty fun. We're just going to keep on going at it until it's wrapped up. All right. Hey, Jamie, thanks for jumping on. I am making some toilet bombs right now. They smell awesome, by the way. Peppermint is exactly what I want my toilet to smell like. I don't want it to smell like anything else. So we've got peppermint and thieves cleaner, and oh, I think we're getting to the right consistency here, y'all. That was easy and fast. All right, cool. See how they're all sticking together here? That's what we want. Now we're going to put it in our molds. I believe the kids wanted fish. Fish first, and then if I've got leftover, I'll do the starfish. So we're going to go ahead and drop all of these into our molds and get our, they'll have to dry overnight. I believe you could do it, you could maybe do it like for 8 hours, but I usually do it at night and then just let them sit overnight. That way they get good and dry, and then you'll want to pop them out the next day. All right. So getting our toilet bombs in the molds right now. Anybody have any questions? So earlier I asked the question. I didn't see any numbers come through, but who knows if I can see it or not. If you are currently using a regular commercial toilet cleaner and you're totally okay with it, put a 1 in the comments. And if you're using a commercial toilet cleaner and you'd try to find a more natural way of cleaning your toilet and or doing anything else, drop a 2 in the comments. I would like to know what you're thinking. Because for a long time, I just cleaned my toilet with whatever I had, which was most likely something like horrific, that was not good for anybody, but definitely not good for someone who had struggled with asthma and allergies of any kind, especially. And so it makes a lot of sense to me the way I feel now after cleaning the bathroom versus the way I felt before. I think it's very interesting how these things are all related. So anybody? All right, I think we've got our fish molds about filled up. We may have to use all 3. And that fish is a little empty. All right, these guys will dry up wet. All right, they seem to be rising up. Oh, they'll rise up out of their container a little bit. I forgot that. You're only supposed to, so those will be extra full. You're only supposed to fill them up about 3/4 of the way. So I'll try to remember that on this next one. All right. So next up after these guys is we're going to do some toilet powder. If you want to skip this. All right, I think I'm back. All right, learn your lesson from me, guys. Look how full my molds are now. They're exploding out of the mold. So be prepared. They will rise. It's like, my goodness. All right. The beauty of live TV, y'all. Here we go. Things are exploding everywhere. Toilet bombs for sure. All right, so what I was saying is if you're if you want to skip the fun part here, the whole balm part, you can just make a powder and keep it in a jar and sprinkle it out, which we're going to do in just a second. So I'm just finishing up, almost done here. These are going to do better because they're filled the right amount. All right. Alrighty, I'm gonna wash my hands and grab another bowl. So hang tight, y'all. Make sure you ask any questions you have and let me know what you're currently using to clean your toilets with, and if this is something you might actually want to try. All right, new bowl. Here we go. So this one is also easy. We're gonna do about a cup of baking soda. Once again, do about a cup. I'm not being too precise because it won't be the end of the world either way. Cup of baking soda. Next is citric acid for the toilet powder. What I have right here is an 1/8 a cup measure, and I'm going to do 2 of them, which makes it a 1/4 cup. 1. All right, and 2. So cup of baking soda, a 1/4 cup of citric acid. All right. Next, we're going to add 10 drops of Thieves essential oil, which Thieves is amazing. It is based on a legend from 4 thieves who robbed graves during the bubonic plague. They covered themselves in, I have no idea how many drops that was, covered themselves in spices and managed not to contract the disease. So this oil is based on those same spices that those thieves covered themselves in, including cinnamon, clove, lemon, eucalyptus, and one more. I'm looking on it. I always forget rosemary. There we go. So we got 10 or so drops of Thieves, and we're going to do 10 drops of peppermint essential oil, which, like I said before, is exactly what I want my bathroom to smell like. So clean and fresh. I think that was 10-ish. Okay. All right. Next, I've lost my spatula. There it is. All right. We're just going to stir these up together, and we're going to skip the Thieves Cleaner portion, I think, for this one. And this is all that I'm putting in this one. So if you don't have Thieves Cleaner, but you have your premium starter kit, this is a recipe you can do anytime just using your premium starter kit. If you don't have Thieves Cleaner, yeah, you should probably just get some. It's so inexpensive and it goes so far. This bottle makes 52 of this bottle. I just recently finished my first bottle. I've been with Young Living for 2 years. I don't think I've had it quite that long, but yeah, it lasts forever. And it's this size bottle is only around $22 wholesale. So anyway, that's what I use to make the bombs back here. Oh my gosh, look at these, y'all. Look, they've exploded out of the tray. Okay, so now we've learned our lesson. You need to fill them up like halfway, guys. Halfway or less. See, these I did halfway and they're busting out too. So they will definitely fizz up in your toilet. Okay, and this is done, and I'm just going to put it in like a ball jar, and we're going to call that one completely finished too. And that was it, guys, for the DIY night. I'm going to try to turn this back around. Look it in the face one more time. All right, it's me again. Okay, so there was lots of crazy technical difficulties. Sorry, guys. It's been like a long day, but I am so glad you chose to spend a few minutes here with me tonight and learn how to clean your toilet in a more natural and healthy way. And if you have any questions at all, like I said before, make sure you leave me a comment or contact me. You can catch this video here on Facebook on the replay anytime. It'll also be on my website and on my YouTube if you miss it. So make sure you share this out if you got some value from it, or if you know somebody who is interested in cleaning their house in a less toxic way, trying to ditch the chemicals. Make sure you share this out to them. Maybe say, hey, so-and-so, you could probably use this recipe. And yeah, let me know if you need anything, guys. Have a wonderful night. I'll see you tomorrow.